Up, YouTube? I'm not going to talk too long. I'm just going to point out different things in the video. My name is Raquel. I'm a sugarist located in Fayetteville, Georgia. I would love to serve you, or I want to teach you how to sugar. So if you want to learn, then I teach here at my shop, or if you want to just come get service, then I'm here as well. Right now, I'm doing a half leg sugaring. As you can see, what I'm doing right now is called molding. Some people mold at least 3 times you mold. Some people mold more than that. I'm molding more than that because these hairs are kind of short. And as you can see, I am keeping my fingertips up. It's very important that you keep your fingertips up so your gloves won't slide and break and that the hairs won't just lay flat. You're actually using your nails to dig into the skin a little bit. All right, now I'm flicking. This is called flicking. Okay, look, you see right there, I got stuck a little bit. That's because I didn't drop my wrist beyond the sugar. You got to drop your wrist behind the sugar. If you drop it in the sugar, look, I just did it again, then you will get stuck. But I love sugaring because it's so easy to get unstuck. I did it again. I dropped behind the sugar. Yep, see? Easy, 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 easy. This is my leg that I'm sugaring. Now I'm doing the side of my leg. So when I'm sugaring my own legs, I usually do 3 big strips in the front. So I only have a little piece left in the back. So I don't have to be doing too much twisting and turning. I get as much as I can from each side. And as you can see here, I'm molding. This is called molding. See how easy it is? Drop your wrist, flick. Drop your wrist, flick. The consistency paste I'm using, I'm doing 50% smooth, 50% ultra. And the brand that I use is called Tamra Sugar. This is one of my favorite sugars in the entire world. The better you get, the more smoother you're going to want your sugar, the more soft you can work with the paste. But as you're starting out, then it's fine that you use all smooth sugar. You can sometimes, until you get comfortable, some like to add a little piece of strong sugar. But I recommend only using smooth sugar if you're not comfortable using ultra yet. Ultra is for the pros, baby. All right, now I'm going into my inner leg. Doing a little design right here for y'all. Now I'm just trying to get the hairs in there good. So we mold it. Some people say 3 times. The first mold is to lift the hairs up. The second mold is to wrap the hairs around that sugar. And the third mold is to seep the sugar down into the follicle. And sugar is the only thing that seeps down into the follicle. Wax just lays on top of the skin. All right, now y'all see these lines in here? Sometimes if we dig too deep, the lines could get us stuck. But I'm so good, I don't get stuck right here. Look at this. Flick away, flick it away, flick it away. All right, I got a little piece of sugar stuck, and I just tap and go. I love sugar because it's an easy cleanup. And now I'm getting the back of my leg. From this angle, I'm getting what's left behind that I couldn't get from the other side. so I don't have to lift my leg up. I can see it from where I'm at. This leg sugaring will last me up to 3 weeks. On my third, I sugar my legs every 3 weeks. This is my leg, y'all, that I'm sugaring. In between clients, I sugar myself. I see another hair. And as I said before, I'm molding extra, giving a couple of extra molds because my hairs are not that long. And I flick it away. And I'm just picking up any sugar that I see that was left behind. Right now I'm going over my knees, so I always keep my knee bent. When I'm sugaring my knees or a client needs, I bend their knee because the skin on your knees is kind of wrinkly and you can get stuck. And I'm sorry my leg is not directly in the camera. I got my tripod holding my phone up. But it's good. All right, and I'm basically done with this leg. As you can see, when I first started out, my sugar was golden. Now it's becoming a opaque type color. That's because of the powder. I'm not ashy, y'all. That's powder. And the hairs and the skin, everything is inside that ball of sugar. But I don't need another ball of sugar, so it's good on people that like to save and like to have low cost. I don't have to focus on any sticks and strips. And you see there, I took out one specific hair. I like to tweeze with my finger. Once I get done with everything, I'm just spot checking. And once I feel confident, I move on to the next leg. All right, moving on to the next leg. Sugar is not about speed. The better you are, the more efficient you will be. So sugar focus on efficiency. Speed just comes with it. I usually do, like I said, 3 strips in the front and try to get what I can that was left behind from each side so I don't have to lift my leg in awkward positions. But check me out. A lot of people don't like doing legs. I don't know why. I love sugaring legs. It's a big service, so it's a big chunk of money. And I just like it. I feel like once you can do legs, then it's easy to do everything else. Legs was the thing that I practiced on myself the most when I was learning. I'm really getting those hairs into that sugar paste. You see those lines? It's kind of deep. I don't want to get stuck, so I'm going to go back over it and make it a little bit thicker. And I flick it away. So when you're doing the front of the leg, it is a little bit of sting. I know what y'all feel, clients. When my clients say, in the front, it hurt, it's actually right there by this shin, by the bone. It does have a little sting that's more stingy than any other part of the leg, especially in the back. Once you get to the back, it get easier. But that front, oof, I feel the same thing y'all feel. Trust me. All right, and as you all can see here, I'm molding. The first mold is to lift the hairs up. The second mold is to wrap those hairs around the sugar. And the third mold is to seep the sugar down into the follicle. Sugar is the only thing that can seep down into the follicle. Watch me as I drop my wrist. Drop, drop. Easy. And my sugar is still a good consistency. So I think I even use a little bit more ultra than most because I like when I'm servicing big body parts, I like the sugar really soft. And I'm getting as much as the back of my leg as I can. And I'll do the other side and get the rest of the back of the hairs. Mm-hmm. When I'm sugaring legs, the only way I'll get a clean ball of sugar is just if it's too much hairs inside of that ball of sugar. It's just too congested that it's not even pliable any longer. That's the only way I'll get a clean ball of sugar. I tap and go, tap and go. All right, and now I'm doing the back of my leg. And like I said, this service will last you for about 3 weeks. On that third week, definitely the fourth week, you're going to come in and get this service again. All right, now I'm doing my knee. And as you can see, I told you all that I keep my knee bent when I'm doing my knee because sometimes you can get stuck with that skin. is really loose and wrinkly, so it's easy to get stuck at the knee. You can do it with your leg flat, but my preference is to bend my knee.